Hello, and welcome to Crafting Compelling Content for New Boost Leads. Here, since this program is optional and discusses best practices for your consideration. If you are thinking of adopting any of them, please make sure to review the requirements in your region with your manager, including those related to contacting consumers. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the do not call lists regularly if they haven't spoken to the person in a while. You will also want to check the DNC list anytime you don't have permission. Automated calling and texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You will be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. I'll mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation. Here's how you can access the DNC list. First, you'll sign on to Desk. Then you'll click on Do Not Contact. From there, you'll type in phone number to be checked. And then you'll get the results that will show records for federal, state, and Anywhere Advisors company do not call lists. Includes three different tools. We will first go over the leads from Boost, which is a tile on Desk that allows you to create targeted and gated digital ads on Facebook, Instagram, and over 1,000 different websites, such as MSN, CNN, Business Insider, The Weather Channel, and more. You can run ads yourself or through our listing marketing program, Listing Concierge. Choose from a variety of price points, ad durations, and number of views to tailor your digital listing ads. Then we'll add those leads to Prospect Square, a Sphere marketing tool with automated quarterly area and market reports, property e-flyers, and monthly newsletters, helping you to stay top of mind with your SOI. Finally, we'll add leads to Moxie Engage, our powerful contact relationship manager designed just for real estate agents. Manage and keep in touch with your contacts using the robust CRM and email marketing tools. Moxie Engage also syncs with the MLS, making tracking your transactions and goals even easier. In today's demonstration, we will be covering the following topics: locating where leads can appear in Boost, adding leads as contacts in Prospect Square, reviewing different reports you can create for contacts in Prospect Square, setting up a market report for contacts in Prospect Square, adding leads as contacts in Moxie Engage, maintaining and updating contacts in Moxie Engage, reviewing available email drip campaigns in Moxie Engage, and setting up a holiday email drip campaign for contacts in Moxie Engage. Now it's time for the demo. First, you'll open CBDesk by going to mycbdesk.com. Once you have logged into Desk, search for the Boost tile. You can do so by scrolling through Desk or searching Boost in the search box at the top of your screen. The exact tile name is Boost HomeSpotter, so don't get confused if you don't see one that just says Boost. Once your ad has been running, it will take about 24 hours for your analytics to start appearing. On the homepage, in the Your Ad Campaign section, you can see some basic stats here, and the engaged number is your number of leads. To review the engaged details, we can click the View or View/Edit button to view the details. Click on the Engaged tab and you will see a list of everyone that engaged with your ad with details of their name, contact info, and what type of engagement they had with your ad. To export the lead details, you can click on the Export Leads, enter your email address, and click Export. Now with a link to view your lead report. Click that link and then click the download button on the web page in order to download your CSV file with all the details. One last thing to draw your attention to, there is a chat box in the bottom right corner of the screen that will connect you to a live agent. They're great for answering any quick questions, especially technical ones. Once you export your leads from Boost, you can add them to Prospect Square and set them up with a recurring market report. So the first thing we need to do is add the leads as contacts in your Prospect Square account. To access your account, simply log back into Desk and click on the Prospect Square tile. Once you're in your Prospect Square account, click on Contacts in the left menu and select the Contacts option. You can add a single contact or you can upload a file to add multiple contacts. I'll go over adding a single contact first, and then I'll go over adding multiple contacts. For a single contact, click on the New button, fill out the form, and click Save and Close. Please note, Prospect Square has strict requirements for any contacts. They must have a first name, last name, and valid email address, and they cannot be a duplicate. Data included. You can upload an Outlook export file, Gmail export file, Excel file, or CSV file. Since the Boost leads were sent as a CSV file, we can use that same file to add the leads to our account. From the contact screen, click on the Import Export button and select Import Contacts. Then click Next. For the file type, select CSV file from any other source. If it's not already selected in the drop-down menu. Then check the box to confirm your rights to the list of contacts and click Next. Click on Browse and select the file you want to upload. Now, we just need to map out the data by matching the columns from your file to the Prospect Square fields in each of the columns. Find your column with all of your first names and click on the drop-down above that column and select First Name. Now, do the same for your last names, email addresses, and any other columns you want to include. Once you're finished mapping the data, click on Next in the bottom left corner of your screen and click OK. Remember, Prospect Square doesn't allow duplicates, so this next screen is asking you how you want the system to handle any duplicates it may come across in your upload. Select your choice and click Next. Now you can select whether you want to add this list of contacts into an existing group, create a new group, or don't add them to a group. Please note you must add your contacts in a group in order to add them to the newsletter or Clients for Life, if you have them in your market, and also to send Listing Concierge email flyers. If you want to add these contacts to an existing group, choose Select a Group to view your existing groups and select the group you want to add them to and click Next. If you want to add these contacts to a new group, choose Create a New Group and enter the name of your new group and click Next. Then click Finish. The system will pop up an important results window after your contacts have been imported and will show you how many contacts you had in your file, how many of those contacts were invalid, how many failed to upload, and how many imported. I recommend clicking on Download Contacts Not Imported so you have a record of what wasn't imported so you can review, correct, and reload if needed. Then click OK and your upload is complete. Once your contacts are added, you can set them up to receive the different Prospect Square programs available. The campaigns we are focusing on today are the reports. The email leads you've received through Boost inquired about either a listing or your business from a specific location. You'll want to ensure that the report you set them up on is relevant to the ad they inquired about. So, if they inquired about a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house priced at $900,000 in a specific area, Set them up on a report that will show similarly sized and priced homes in the area the listing was from. Prospect Square has 3 types of reports available. In the left menu, click on Reports, and you can view the different types of reports you can create and send to your contacts. You can create a market report, an area report, or a quarterly report. Area and quarterly reports are simple in that you can only select a preset area to target in your reports. The quarterly report will automatically send out a new report every quarter. However, the area report will only send out one time. The market report is a little more in-depth and allows you to select detailed criteria for your report target and allows you to set up a frequency to automatically send out updated reports. To create a new report, we can simply select the report type we want to create and then click New. Let's go ahead and create a new market report for the contacts we just added. First, we click on the market report, then click on New. A new market report window will pop up for you to fill in. First, give the report a name. Click on Edit next to the criteria field to select your criteria for this report. After you fill out your criteria, click on OK. Now, we need to select which contacts we want to receive this report. If this was a new contact, you can click on the plus new contact and create the contact. But since we're going to add contacts we've already added, we can click on Browse. You can either select each contact individually by checking the box by each name and clicking OK, or you can click on the Search tab and select the group. Click Search, then check the Select All box and click OK. Next, you can select the email intro from the drop-down menu. You will notice that each of the email intro types has an initial intro and follow-up intro. You can edit these by clicking into the text field. Continue to fill out the rest of the form and then click Preview at the top to preview your report as it would send. You can then click Save Draft if you want to finish up your report at another time, or if your preview looks good and you're ready to send, you can click on Save and Send. Your initial report will send immediately, and then the system will automatically send updated reports at the frequency set in your form. Now that we've added our contacts to Prospect Square and created a Prospect Square report, let's see what we can do with Moxie Engage. Just like Prospect Square, the first thing we want to do is add our boost leads as contacts in Moxie Engage. To access your Moxie Engage account, simply log back into Desk and click on the MoxieWorks tile. Once you're in your MoxieWorks account, click on Engage in the top blue bar. You can add a single contact, or you can upload a file to add multiple contacts. You can add a single contact, or you can upload a file to add multiple contacts. I'll go over adding a single contact first, and then I'll go over adding multiple contacts. For a single contact, hover your mouse over the People tab and click on Add People. Fill out the form, and then click Done at the top of the form. To add multiple contacts, you will need to use the specific CSV template available in Moxie Engage. Hover over the People tab and click on My People. Click on Add People in the upper right corner and select Import Contacts. An Import Contacts window will pop up with instructions for importing contacts. The first line says, "It is important that you download this CSV file to use as a template for your contact data." Click on the link to download this CSV file. To download the specific template you will need to use to upload multiple contacts. Open the contact import template that you've just downloaded. Copy the data from your original list of contacts into this template. Do not change any of the column headers or move the columns around. Please note that the categories header is the column for any groups you want to include. For example, if you had a contact in your list named John Doe and they were in a buyer, seller, and friend group, and you wanted to keep those groups, you would enter buyer, seller, friend under the categories column for that contact. Also, please note that the maximum number of contacts you can import at one time is 2,500. Once you've transferred all your data into the respective headers on the template, save it as a CSV file. After you've saved your special template, go back to the Import Contacts pop-up in Moxie Engage and click on Select File. Choose your file and click Open. Your contacts will begin uploading. You should see a light blue bar across the top of your screen that says your import is in progress. If you have a lot of contacts, it may take a while to upload. You do not have to stay on this window for your contacts to finish uploading. They will continue to upload in the background. When your upload is complete, you will receive a Contacts Uploaded pop-up that shows your upload is complete and tells you how many contacts were uploaded. Please note that all new uploads will automatically be added to a group named after the date and time you uploaded. For example, if you uploaded a group of contacts on July 2nd, 2024 at 3:57 p.m., those contacts will automatically be added to a group named Imported on July 2nd, 2024, 3:57 p.m. Once your contacts are added to Moxie Engage, you can set them up to receive automatic email campaigns. Log into Moxie Engage and click on the Campaigns tab. Click on the My Campaigns tab if you're not already on it. Click on Add from Library in the upper right corner and click on Campaigns to view a list of campaigns that are currently available in the system. You can filter the list by source type by clicking on the source drop-down in the upper right corner, or you can sort by name by clicking on the name header. There is no other filtering available, so you will have to scroll through the entire list to see what is all available. The campaigns are listed by their name, and most include a note directly beneath the campaign name that shows how many emails are included in the campaign. To view a campaign, click on Preview for that campaign. A window will pop up that shows how many emails are included, a sample of each email, and the schedule for the emails. Once you find a campaign that you want to start for your contacts, click on Add to Campaigns to add it to your account. You should see your campaign screen, and if you click on the My Campaigns tab, you will see the campaign you just added from the library. Click on the name of the campaign to open the campaign setup. Click on Edit Name to edit the name of your campaign for your records. To add your contacts to this particular campaign, click on Setup on the Recipients field, and then click on Add Recipients. a window will pop up where you can select individual contacts from the People tab, or you can click on the Groups tab to select contacts by group. Check the box next to the individuals or groups you want to add the campaign, and then click Add. You should see all the contacts you just listed in the recipients field. Click Save. Below the recipients field, you will see the campaign schedule. Below the recipients field, you will see the campaign schedule field. You can delete specific emails from the campaign or add emails to the campaign, or change the order of the emails, change the send schedule of the emails by clicking on Edit Schedule. After you make any changes, click Save. If you need to save your progress and finish later, click on the Finish Later button in the upper right-hand corner. After you finish setting up the recipients and the campaign schedule fields, the Run Campaign button in the upper right corner should turn from gray to blue. Click on the Run Campaign to start your campaign. If the Run Campaign button remains gray, click on the Finish Later button and reopen the campaign, and the Run Campaign button should be blue and clickable. To add additional recipients to a campaign that's already running, make sure you add them to your contact list if they aren't already in your contacts. Once your contacts are in the contact list, you can open the campaign, click Edit Recipients, then Add Recipients, and select the individuals or groups to add and click Add. Then click the Done button in the upper right-hand corner, and your campaign will continue and include the new recipients. And that's it. Just like that, we've pulled our Boost leads, added them to Prospect Square, and started a new market report. We also added them to Moxie Engage and started a new email drip campaign. I wanted to remind you of our next available appointment service, where you can book a 20-minute solution-oriented virtual appointment with one of our 100+ marketers in as little as 2 business hours. You can book these appointments for support on a dozen of core marketing tools at nextavailableappointment.com.